Now, in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka, that buttermilk is spiced with green chilies, ginger, curry leaves, and salt, and all are just crushed and added to the buttermilk. And we call this Maggi or Neermor. Now, in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, it's called Maggi and Neermor, and in Kerala, it is called Sambaram. Now, much of North India adds a combination of roasted and ground cumin, some salt, a dash of lemon juice, and crushed pudina or mint leaves into the buttermilk or chas, as it is called. Now, in the North India, how they people used it is that a combination of roasted and ground cumin means jeera, and some salt, a dash of a little bit a dash of lemon juice, and crushed pudina with mint leaves, and to their buttermilk, we call this chas, as it is called. Then, this watery, delicious, and little drink is excellent for digestion and cooling the body. Yes, we just drink it in the summer time basically. Punjab, of course, has its famous lassi made with thick buttermilk. Now, in the Punjab, the famous lassi is there made with thick buttermilk mixed with fruits like mango, and mango lassi is available all over the world at Indian restaurants. Now, in the that mango lassi is most famous and is available all of the world. Bengal, I think, doesn't have buttermilk. They prefer their mishti dahi, not the lighter drink. And then Bengal, I don't think so that they just want buttermilk because they already prefer their mishti dahi, not the lighter drink. Now, the beauty of buttermilk is that it is for everyone, and the beauty is like it is very tasty, and also it is excellent for digestion and cooling. No matter how rich and how poor are there, all of the India people enjoy this drink. Down the road from where I live is a push cart vendor. Yes, there is a push cart vendor is also there, and uh, all she has on her cart is a red earthen pot filled with buttermilk. As we can see in the picture, a cart vendor is also there, and she has a red earthen pot in which all the buttermilk is filled, and that she sells to auto drivers, bicycle messengers, and anyone who needs a cool drink on a hot day. As for me, I prefer buttermilk to yogurt. If I had a choice, I would drink my grandmother's buttermilk, but she is dead now. That if we talk about the writer of the chapter, as for me, I prefer only buttermilk from my grandmother's hand, but she is dead now. But I still have her wooden churner though. Every now and then, particularly on hot summer days, I think of bringing it out and setting it up with the two coins of ropes, just as it was in my grandmother's kitchen. And in every summer, I just thought it to just take it out and setting it up with the two coins or coils of ropes, just as it was in my grandmother's kitchen. So that is the chapter which is written by Shobha Narayan, and that is a chapter basically just tell us something about the symbol of our heritage and traditions in our heritage, that what we have just taking like in all different parts of India, and we should always protect and respect our heritage, because only by learning about that particular thing our past can be prepared, we can prepare for our future. Because if we know about our past, then we can also prepare for our future. So that is the chapter which is just like saying about or just telling about, which is written by Shobha Narayan, and she's an author and a journalist. She writes about different subjects like food, travel, music, art for many publications. She studied in Mount Holyoke College, Women's Christian College, and the Columbia Journalism School, and she has written 3 books, Katha, Monsoon Diary, and Return to India. Thank you, everyone.